God.
Effective until 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This watch includes the following county: Bristol, Massachusetts, and the following counties in Rhode Island: Bristol, Kent, Newport, Providence, and Washington, and the following marine locations: Buzzards Bay, Rhode Island Sound, Narragansett Bay, and Block Island Sound. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 484, effective with the latest severe weather information. This watch includes the following county: Bristol, Massachusetts, until 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 4:52 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Norfolk, or 10 miles north of Torrington, moving southeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include West Hartford, Bristol, Enfield, Windsor, Agawam, Farmington, Simsbury, Bloomfield, Avon, Plainville, Suffield, Windsor Locks, Granby, Canton, Southwick, Burlington, East Granby, Heartland, Granville, and Tolland. The National Weather Service in Boston has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Hartford County in northern Connecticut, southwestern Hampton County in western Massachusetts. The National Weather Service in Boston has issued a special marine warning for the Narragansett Bay until 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 5:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a strong thunderstorm was located over Hope Island, moving east at 20 knots. Hazards include wind gusts 34 knots or greater and small hail. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Quonset Point, Melville, Greenwich Bay, Popas Point, Warwick Light, Bristol Harbor, Mount Hope Bay, and Plum Beach Light. Boaters should seek safe harbor immediately until the storm passes. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater, small hail, high waves, dangerous lightning, and heavy rain are possible with this storm. Severe thunderstorm Worcester County in central Massachusetts, southeastern Hampton County in western Massachusetts, western Providence County in Rhode Island, until 7:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:09 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Wellington, or 9 miles north of Mansfield, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Expect damage to trees and power lines. Locations impacted include Johnston, Mansfield, Windham, Plainfield, Smithfield, Killingly, Webster, Southbridge, Burrillville, Ellington, Tolland, Osbridge, Coventry, Stafford, North Smithfield, Dudley, Situate, Gloucester, Putnam, and Thompson. This is NOAA Weather Service in Boston has issued a special marine warning for the Block Island Sound, Narragansett Bay, Rhode Island Sound, until 8:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:39 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a line of strong to severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 12 nautical miles west of Cranston, Rhode Island to near Old Saybrook, Connecticut, moving east at 30 knots. Hazards include wind gusts 34 knots or greater and small hail. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Locations impacted include Watch Hill, Charlestown Breachway, Dutch Harbor Light, Sackett Point Light, Mount Hope Bay, Point Judith Light, Castle Hill Light, Narragansett Bay, Quonset Point, Melville, Greenwich Bay, Popas Point, Warwick Light, Bristol Harbor, Rhode Island Sound, Plum Beach Light, Connemucca Light, Saxwis Point, and the coastal waters between Block Island and Martha's Vineyard. Boaters should seek safe harbor immediately until these storms pass. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater, small hail, high waves, frequent lightning and heavy rain are possible with these storms. Severe thunderstorms.
In channel 15, 14, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, engine down, 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
was a hard night last night. It was a really hard night. Like, I woke up to a complete blackout around 2 in the morning. And I just considered beyond belief. And was beyond frustrated. And to the point where I didn't even know what to do at that point. But luckily, the power came back on for me as soon as I thought. It came back about 4 in the morning and I was much happier again. But, a lot of damage occurred because of that storm, and other storms as well. So yeah, that's all I'm just saying, and to everyone else living in the US, Happy Independence Day.